Hello, and hope you're all having a good day today, and welcome to my greenhouse speed build. So it's turning autumn here in the UK, and I thought that I would do a sort of outdoors nature. I thought what better than to inspire all you green-thumbed Sims out there than with your own little greenhouse. And it took me a while to pick what windows I wanted to pick for the greenhouse because greenhouses come in all different shapes and sizes. I particularly like the old Victorian style greenhouses where they have the bit of brick along the bottom and then the windows along the top. But I've went for like sort of classic greenhouse look. And this build I did quite a lot of using the terrain paint tools to sort of set it into the landscape more. I wanted to put a lot of plants on the wall using all the wall decorations, but it's quite hard to sort of see what you're doing because all the walls come up and I was always getting the front door clipping into the frame while I was trying to do it. Yeah, so I thought the Parenthood counters fitted really well in this build. They sort of give that sort of vibe of sort of a sciencey work sort of station, sort of adding the little club sign from Get Together. So if you did have a gardening club, this would be a great place for your little club to come and meet up and do a bit of gardening. And just picking some plants out from the different styles, trying to get a variation of plants that might be growing in your little greenhouse and sort of trying to play with scale a bit, sort of putting the smaller ones on the desks and sort of the larger ones, giving some different textures of leaves and sort of trying to bring in different colours because it can get a bit green, pardon the pun, and sort of trying to put in, see if they've got any gardening books. And I did actually forget to put in the decoration item of the trowel and the little gloves that you can get, so I might add in that later. And just adding from Spa Day the little wooden mats that you can get as sort of like a little grate where you'd wipe your muddy boots on before you came inside so you don't have to keep cleaning the tiles. I didn't know whether to put any sort of shading up, and therefore it's a greenhouse, the plants need the sunlight, so I decided against that and just adding some of the bristles outside so you can grow plants out in the natural countryside, and sort of then using move objects, putting some pre-plants already in there, like you've already been growing stuff already. In the end trestle, I think I decided to do a little cactus sort of garden because I've been collecting some cactuses and succulents to put in my own house to make sort of liven it up a bit. And yeah, we're just lifting them up a bit because they were sinking into the ground, just using the 9 key to raise them up, and I thought they looked like quite cool, a bit different. I don't normally use the sort of larger cactuses in the game, so I've added in some decorative rocks back and used the little log stumps from the toddler stuff just to add some sort of extra detailing around the build, and sort of a little cushion area and some seating inside so you can sit and work on the stations and cultivating your plants, and just adding a little bit of mud around because obviously you will be walking around and sort of churning up the ground a bit, make it a bit more realistic. So this is a little tour around the building and we get to see the inside with the walls down, and that is it. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to give it a like, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.